Hey guys, the Elks Gaming here, and we are going to show you a very cool tool that allows you to build for Minecraft, of course, and it allows you to build amazing custom maps for single player and for multiplayer with huge mountains or whatever you want.
So you can basically make an epic landscape for free. And this thing that we're going to show you is called WorldPainter.
So go to just search World space Painter and click the first link, www.worldpainter.net, and it looks like a sketchy website, but if you are Windows, do that. If you are Mac, do this. It's the same download and everything.
Your Linux, do that.
So just download that and install it. It's no viruses, I promise. I will give you $1 billion if it's a virus. Okay, so once you have that, just search WorldPainter.
Well, a little thing will come up. Basically, it says WorldPainter installer. You just double click that, answer some questions like confirm the installation, and then it'll open this.
It looks like a shovel. You open it.
Because that's literally what you're doing. You're like excavating landscape.
Just wait for it to load a bit. Sorry. And here it is. So it looks really not confusing exactly. You just need to get to know it. We are new to this too, so we don't know exactly how to use it, but
well, I know a lot, but I don't know like every single thing.
So there's different things you can learn about that, but we're just going to teach you the basics. And so first, this is the changing the kind of world. You can pick the block. Say I want to change it to that. It will change. So you just scroll up and down
with your mouse wheel,
and it makes it bigger or smaller. I'm going to do it this big. It's changing all the surface. You can change the density. So now it's much quicker.
It does it quicker.
Or it's like really slowly. So it basically does that. So I'm just going to show you that as an example. And then you can move the spawn point over here. That red dot's the spawn point. I'm going to move it right there. And then, so next I'll show you this, which is dry up, or like just dry up things. So water, see how you dry that up. You can dry up lava or anything liquid. That's the spawn point. Now for mountains, you can change it to any kind of block.
Oh, and if you're doing mountains, you shouldn't really use the mountain thing because it's not as good as the up and down.
See, these are the different shapes you can do. So, for example, this shape, so it's making mountains. Well, actually, it isn't. But for mountains, it just goes to default. And we haven't found out how to change the block. So for now, I'll just do like a pyramid mountain. So it makes a huge mountain and just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it gets really huge until and it makes the blocks different. So now it's turning into snow, and then it's done.
Yeah, so it like does it in layers for you, and it's a really simple exporting process.
You can do like circles. What I really like is I like to do I think this is it. No, it's not it. Wait a second.
No, go on up and down arrow. So yeah, so the next one is up and down arrow, which is basically
raise or lower the terrain. And so click on something. I'll click on this, and you can raise it so it gets higher and higher.
Yeah, and one thing is over here, if you see these little lines, these black lines, those indicate like I think every 10 or 20 blocks higher. So say if I did
it's like a map.
Yeah, so if I did so if I did this,
see how
it's getting higher, there's like another layer of lines. And if I do it even more, there's like a whole third layer of lines.
Like over here right here, there is a whole other layer. And then we'll get over to this, which is flatten the area. So I'll change and I'll make it grass, flatten, and so right here it's kind of up right here. I can just flatten it out. So now it's like super flat.
And you can scroll your
I'll
mouse
make the
wheel.
intensity crazy. And then if I go over here, I'll scroll over here. Like I'll make this really big, and then I just flatten out all of that. It's just gonna go completely flat. All of that is just completely. It's a cool way how you can make cool super flat worlds, and then you can use different blocks. There's an every single block, which is just building blocks. I think you can make it so a flooded area. So a certain area, like these lines area, just does all of that. And
you can do
Command Z is to undo.
Yeah.
Say now I can do it with lava. I'll fill all of that with lava. Just as an example, I'll do that. And this is raises a square but rotated. So it's just, I don't really know. Oh yeah, it's a pyramid. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So it's a huge pyramid. And you can make cool things with that. And there's all of these different things. It's a really cool tool. And
yeah, one more thing to show you is this, which is smooth object. So basically it makes things have rounder edges. So like as you can see, I just made that like a cone. So say you just built like with this, you just made these are the brushes. You can also download brushes, by the way. So if you do this, say I just built this little thing up here, and it's like very mountainy, and I don't really want it to be that like rugged, as to say. So then I would take this smooth tool, and I would just go over it and see how it sort of rounds everything.
it's like World Edit, if you know how to use World Edit. I forgot the command, but it's a certain kind of tool that smooths everything out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but it's the whole world, of course.
Yeah. There's not much else. There's like,
Of course, there's a ton else, but we're still getting to learn this.
yeah.
There's all of this. Oh, maybe it's the kind of biome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see how it changes? Yeah. Oh, you can enable certain things. Yeah, so, and then all you need to do is to export it, File, Export. Export as a new Minecraft map, or Command E.
You can customize all this stuff. You can make the name different. Don't change the directory.
Don't change that, but, so I'll say, YouTube tutorial. And so you can change what the underground
You can make it
material is.
obsidian.
I'll make it obsidian. It's going to be really weird. And then you do export. And just wait for it to load.